Hello, you beautiful gods and goddesses. This is TawandaVance, Celestial Earth Goddess, and today I'm doing a self-love reading. I actually did this reading initially on myself, asking the messenger deities what message did it have for me, or did they have for me, excuse me. Who would be your messenger deities, your gateway deities? That would be Papa Legba, Ishu, Lord Ganesh, Mercury, Hermes. Those are the only ones I can think of right now. It's some more, but those are examples of gateway and messenger deities. Okay, and this is what came out. Okay, the overall theme is believing in magic. As you can see, it says, true magic is abounding in my life. Now, we're going to go to the beginning. It says, following your bliss. My soul sings with joy. That's pretty self-explanatory. The beautiful thing about oracle cards is when they give you a message, it's pretty straightforward, no matter what you're talking about. But as we know, following our bliss, following our heart, following what gives us joy, we're passionate about what we desire doing. Okay, now as you do that, you should be planting seeds because everything has a foundation. Can't nothing start until you actually start it. As you can see, it says, seeds of grace are being planted in the fertile soil of my soul. You know, your soul, that's your spirit. That's your true self. As I always say, the soul resides in the heart. So those things definitely go hand in hand. So for me, anytime I say follow my heart, I'm also talking about me, my inner self, my soul. So yes, definitely plant the right seeds within yourself so you can get the right harvest. Now, planting those seeds will help you awaken ancient wisdom. Deep inner knowing is emerging within me. Most of us have been here more than once. Some of y'all may be new, but I don't think most of y'all are. So you don't leave that knowledge in that lifetime that you had. So it's probably dormant within us, or sometimes we're using it and don't even realize it. So now what you need to do is to actively know what that is. So that's part of the planting of the seeds. It's helping you to awaken that knowledge that you didn't realize you had. Now, we're going to embracing the future. With this knowledge that you obtain or recall, you can go through the door to the next stage of your life. I step into the future with an open heart. If that ain't Papa Legba right there, I don't know what the hell is. That's just like this card right here. Not only is there a hat, but there's a fucking key. I mean, come on. I can't ask for nothing better than this. Okay, now, as you're going through this door to the future or the next step in your life, it's going to allow you to break barriers because of the work you've done prior to that. So you're expanding beyond limitations into joy and freedom. And it just happens to be right under following your bliss. Boy, I tell you. Anyway, so all these barriers you're knocking down, cutting up, you're just moving shit out the way. So now we're going to listening with your heart. I trust the messages I receive from my heart. Of course you do. If you're following your bliss, you can't help but listen to your heart or follow your heart. And because you're following your heart, you're able to always go in the right direction. That's basically your intuition. Your intuition is not just in your gut, it's not just in your heart, it's not just in your head, it's everywhere. Every facet of your body, your intuition uses to lead you in the right direction, especially your heart. Some of y'all think your heart is just this thing that's in your chest. Although, funny enough, if that thing that's in your chest does not beat properly or beat at all, your ass gonna be dead. Anyway, that also goes with the spiritual aspect of your heart. You can't neglect it. You can't negate it, because a lot of y'all are doing heartless shit, and it shows. Anyway, so listening with your heart is an act of self-love, which is you cherishing yourself. As it says, I love and accept myself. I know I said that backwards, but it just sounds right when I do that. So once you accept who you are standing in your power. You are very empowered. And with the heart, not only is it your love center, it's also where your passion is, and where your, like for instance, your solar plexus is in your gut. That's the core of who and what you are. That's your self-esteem, your confidence, your ego. That solar plexus, if it's vibing right, it's going to tap into your heart chakra, which gives it energy and gives you that drive to move forward. Okay, now back to what I was saying. You got to cherish yourself. We all, if you don't love yourself, I'm gonna say it a different way because some people might not get it. If somebody loves you more than you love yourself, you need to take some real self-evaluation and probably some therapy and some spiritual healing, because nobody's supposed to love you more than you love yourself. And that's not selfish, that's just right. Because you can't be there for other people if you aren't there for yourself. I know this world taught us to be, to be selfless and care about everybody else and don't give a damn about yourself, but that makes no fucking sense. That's ass backwards. Moving along. Now, as we cherish ourselves, we're definitely at the cultivating prosperity stage. Prosperity can be anything from money, health, love, and love can be familial. It could be between an intimate partner, or just love in general. Like, that's the greatest of all, ain't it? Okay. As it says, the abundance of the universe is pouring into your life. So because you followed your bliss, and especially because you planted the proper seeds, you're getting a great harvest. It's just constantly growing and thriving. Now, after all this work, now comes the stepping into stillness. My power is born in the majesty of silence. When I think of stillness, as you can see, the moon, so you automatically think sleep. That's one way. Meditation. Anything where you're in a quiet place. Not just physically, but within. You quiet your mind, you quiet your body, your heart, and you truly, truly go within. During that time, that's when you do your best work. That's when you can heal. That's when you can just shift energy, rearrange some stuff. Which brings us to the next card, mending bridges. I heal rifts. I am a mender. When I was doing this reading on myself, I noticed what I tend to do is sometimes I'll speak on what the next card is going to tell me before I even get there. And that's exactly what I did when I did this reading. Now, and I know that everything that I did for myself, it also applies to you. Now, mind you, I'm not saying everything verbatim, of course. But, hold on, y'all. My flash is acting crazy. Apparently, my phone has gotten hot. I don't know what made it hot, but it's not letting me turn the flash off. Okay, I'm going to get through this reading. And my bad about the flash. It's just, I can't find it right now. Okay, so, because you've healed, you've taken the time to relax and relate, release. It allows you to heal. And because you've healed properly, you have a new start, starting fresh. A wonderful new beginning is blossoming in my life. Okay, with this new beginning, as you can see, this is the yin-yang symbol. This is yin, which is feminine. This is yang, that's the masculine. We'll get into that a little later on in another video. But you're basically centered. Both energies are working together to make sure you go in the right direction and fulfill your life purpose or whatever it is you're trying to do. Now, because of this fresh start, the actions that you take are going to be magnificent. You're going to be prosperous. As it says, I enthusiastically embrace life's boundless possibilities. So, the possibilities are infinite, and that's how you want them. You want to be able to do whatever it is that you are trying to do in life. Can't get no better than that. Now, just hopefully you can see all these cards. They're kind of big and they take up a lot of space. Now, just take the time. You might have to look at this more than once, and that's cool. But this is what we got here. I'm going to try to be as... hopefully you can see this with this damn flash going on and off. Apparently, this got hotter than I expected. But that's the self-love reading from the Messenger Deities. So until next time, you beautiful gods and goddesses, I bid you adieu.